Hi my dears, and happy Sunday. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new here. My name is Emma and I'm so happy you clicked on my What's for Dinner video. If you like easy, affordable, and delicious dinners, you have come to the right channel. And I hope you love this video. Will give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. Let's jump right on into this week's What's for Dinner video. Our first meal this week, we're making some steaks. I know technically steaks aren't super affordable, but I got these at Walmart. They were 3 for $10. I figured that wasn't super expensive. So anyway, I'm gonna get these ready to go on the barbecue. I just seasoned them up with some seasoning salt and a little olive oil. While our barbecue preheats, we're just gonna put these to the side and we are going to make up our side dish. For our side, I'm going to make up some au gratin. So I preheated my oven to 450 degrees, boiled up some water, and then I threw the potatoes into a baking dish with a tablespoon of butter, half a cup of milk, and a cup and a half of boiling water. I poured the little seasoning packet that comes with the potatoes on the potatoes, gave it a stir, and then into my 450 degree oven. They go for 25 minutes. Once our barbecue had heated up, we are going to cook up our steaks. We like our steaks kind of rare, so we just cook them on each side for about 3 to 5 minutes depending on the thickness of the steak. Once I flipped the steaks, I had some of this Kerrygold garlic herb butter left over in my fridge. There was only a little bit left, so I figured I'd just put that on top of the steaks and let it cook up for the last 5 minutes. Once the au gratins were done, I just took them out the oven and let them sit while the steaks rested, and then I served it up. We had some coleslaw left over in the fridge from a previous meal, so I just added that as well. On top of the au gratins, I just added a little cheddar cheese, and then here everything is all served up. And of course, you gotta have A1 for your steak. Delicious. Here's everything I'm gonna be using for tonight's dinner. We're feeling daring tonight, and I'm gonna cook this hot Jimmy Dean pork sausage. I'm gonna start by frying it up. And my skillet here. I'm also bringing a pot of salted water to a boil for our pasta. So I'm gonna fry up my hot sausage and wait for my water to boil up for my pasta. My water is boiling up, so now I'm gonna cook up my pasta. My sausage is done. Now I'm going to add some pepper and onion blend. I'm loving this mixture right now. I've been using it a lot. But it's super good and super affordable. I'm just going to get that and stir. I find when I buy bell peppers, I don't use them in time and they go nasty. But these are frozen and already cut up for you, so I love it. Next, we're going to add a 10-ounce can of original diced tomatoes with green chilies. And give that a stir. Now I'm going to add some Italian seasoning. And give that a stir. Now I'm just going to pop the lid on and let the bell pepper and onions cook up. Our pasta is done. Our bell peppers are warmed. So now I'm going to add the pasta into the sausage mixture. Like that. Now we're going to add some shredded Parmesan. Like that. And I'm going to turn the temperature to low. I'm going to pop the lid on and just let that simmer for about 10 minutes. It is ready. It's been 2 minutes. Now time to serve it up. Look at that cheesy goodness. And then here it is all served up. Super delicious. For tonight's dinner, in my slow cooker here, I have added 2 boneless, skinless chicken breasts. And I'm gonna add a 16-ounce can of Manwich Bourbon Barbecue Sloppy Joe sauce. Give it a little shake. shake. Turn this one so it can be coated in the sloppy joe sauce. There you go. Now I'm gonna slow cook this on low for 6 hours. Then once the chicken was done, I had my husband shred it for me. And then for our slider buns, we have some of these King's Hawaiian rolls. So I laid them on my baking sheet, preheated my oven to 375, and laid some sliced provolone cheese on top of the bottoms of the Hawaiian rolls. Then once he had shredded my chicken, I had him pop it on top of the sliders and provolone cheese. Once that was on top, I added the tops of the rolls to the bottoms and melted up some butter. And then once the butter was melted, I just kind of brushed it on top. And then once the butter was on, I added some everything but the bagel seasoning, or everything bagel seasoning. Is that what it's called? Everything bagel seasoning? Everybody loves this stuff. It's not my favorite, but it's good. Anyway, into the oven they go for about, I think I did about 5 minutes, just until the cheese had melted. Then here they are out of the oven, and time to serve it up. We just served it up by itself, lonesome, just the sliders. Delicious. Here's everything I'm going to be using for tonight's dinner. In my slow cooker base, I'm going to add a can of cream of chicken soup, and then to the can of the cream of chicken soup, I'm going to add a little bit of milk to get all the extra soup off the walls of the can. Then into my slow cooker that goes. Then I'm going to add about a tablespoon of ranch seasoning, a 8-ounce package of cream cheese, and give that a little stir. Then I'm going to add some sharp cheddar cheese, give that a stir. Half a bag of shredded hash browns, give that a stir. Then some fully cooked bacon, and I'm just going to cut up the bacon and put that in. Give that a stir. Then pop the lid on, and we're going to slow cook this on low for 6 hours. After the 6 hours, here it is, and I'm just going to shred up some Tillamook extra sharp white cheddar cheese on top, just for a little extra kick. Then I'm going to broil it 450 for about 3 minutes, and then just look at it, see if it's where I wanted it to be, and it wasn't, so I did an extra 4 minutes. And then here it is after the extra 4 minutes, so 7 minutes total. I just wanted it to be a little crispy on top, much better. And then here it is all served up. Delicious. And that concludes this week's What's for Dinner video. I hope you guys loved it. We'll give it a thumbs up. Make sure your bell notifications are turned on, so my next upload you will be notified. And subscribe if you haven't done so already. I hope you have a fabulous week. Bye.